Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 11th Convocation of the University of Ontario Institute of Technology. Please stand for the procession and remain standing for our national anthem.
Chancellor Beatty, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, including those who are joining us through our live webcast, we offer our warmest welcome to you. I hereby declare that the 2014 Convocation of the University of Ontario Institute of Technology is now in session. We gather this afternoon to celebrate the graduates of our Master of Arts and Bachelor of Arts programs. Let us all take great pleasure in the accomplishments of these graduates and urge them to remember their time here at the university with fondness. May our proceedings reflect the warmth and dignity of the occasion. Our motto, cogitando et agendo ducemus, by thinking and doing, we shall lead. I now call upon President Tim McTiernan to address Convocation.
This is one of the greatest days of celebration in the annual academic cycle of a university. It's a day of celebration within the university as old colleagues and new mark the end of another academic year, as a new wave of graduands turn to graduates and go out into the world to carve their way. And as the university meets its broader community and celebrates the engagement in so many different ways between the university and the broader community. And we do that on days like this by honoring distinguished people who are friends of the university and the broader people through honorary degrees. It's a day of celebration, but on this day, on this week, after the events in Moncton of the last day and a half, I think we should start by taking a moment or two to remember the 3 fallen RCMP officers, their colleagues, and their grieving families. So we'll pause for a moment. And so back to the moment. I'd like to start by thanking all of you students who chose to come to the University of Ontario Institute of Technology to grow in your learning, in your skills, in your knowledge, and in your abilities as we've been growing over the last decade. You are about to become part of the broader university community and join what up until this year had been close to 10,000 alumni, and I think we head over the 10,000 mark at some point as one of you comes across the podium. At least we're in that ballpark. In thanking you, I'd also like to thank your parents, family, friends, and loved ones who have supported you as you've come here and who have stood with you as you chose UOIT. In every respect, they are part of the broader University of Ontario Institute of Technology community. This is a day of celebration where we recognize excellence. This is a day of celebration where we recognize the contributions of students and faculty and staff in building a strong, powerful, and sustainable institution that serves not only Durham Region, but Ontario and Canada as we connect broadly across the country and more globally. It's a day where we can honor and acknowledge our contributing faculty members, especially to those who have been at the start in building this institution and for whom they face the end of their careers and return to either faculty or their scholarship or retirement. We have a founding dean for whom this may, but may not be, his last convocation, Ron Hinch, Dean of Social Sciences and Humanities, so I want to pay special mention to him today. He's staring daggers at me right now. And this is a day where we affirm our connection with our community at large. Today is an important passage point in the life of our students, and indeed in the life of a university as it grows larger and older. So it's a day of tradition. So we celebrate it in a very traditional pageant-type fashion. We don clothes, the design of which go back to medieval times, reflecting the hundreds of years of tradition in the university. We carry our banners reflecting the faculty mix and reflecting the history of the institution. We don't have to wear tights anymore, which is pretty good. And we honor the tradition while we look to the future. We are a young university. This is the graduating cohort of our 10th intake. So we have many decades to go while we stand on the back of 100 years of tradition. We extend that tradition into the future in new ways, with new methods of learning and teaching, and new forms of research and new forms of scholarship. And we learn from that tradition. We learn and we reflect the fact that we are not ivory towers. Universities never have been. Universities have been places that generate knowledge through scholarship and research, pass that knowledge on through students who graduate and then go out and use it to improve workplaces, to improve communities, to make cultural contributions, to contribute to regional and national development. We apply the outcome of our scholarship and research in informed public policy, in research applications, and indeed Oshawa, this place where we gather today, in the traditional lands of the Mississaugas of Scugog First Nation, the place that has for centuries been a trading post, the place named after the a point where we must leave our canoes, to use the literal translation of the term, has been a hotbed of innovation, cultural interaction over the centuries, and indeed is the heart of the Canadian automotive sector. And so we take the research in universities and we apply it to innovation. We apply it to economic development. And as universities, we are hubs for the exchange of information. And that benefits our students in many different ways. But fundamentally, it gives them the skills, and the aptitude, and the confidence to go out, get their first jobs, and build careers, and build a life. And our students get their first jobs. Over 90% are in jobs that are related to their degrees and that are career relevant within 2 years of graduating. The average income of uoit graduates, as we've seen it over the last several years, is somewhat higher than the average of Ontario University graduates, again when 2 years out. So we're a purpose-built institution, and we believe with our students we are serving our purpose. Universities are catalysts of change as well, sometimes uncomfortable catalysts of change. And in this week of anniversaries, where we celebrate the end of our 10th academic year, it's also an anniversary that marks the 25th, it's also a week that marks the 25th anniversary of Tiananmen Square, where students stood in protest, in nonviolent protest, in support of democratic principles and democratic freedoms, and paid the price with their lives. A stark reminder that to be innovative socially is sometimes at high risk. And today, as universities stand for communities and with communities in support of the social, cultural, and economic development of their countries, and in support of the democratic principles here in Canada on which this nation is founded, we must remember and we must acknowledge that 70 years ago, at this time in Normandy, there were Canadians who, across the 8-kilometer wide strip of Juno Beach, were fighting their way across the beach through the villages of Courcelette, Bernier, and Saint-Aubin, and out into the Normandy countryside as part of a huge invasion force determined to liberate Europe from the clutches of fascism. It's important to mark this day because it is the 70th anniversary of D-Day. But the 70th anniversary of D-Day reminds us what a country can do, what individuals can do when they have purpose, when they have resolve, and when they have determination. And those individuals that climbed into landing crafts, that climbed into aircraft, that jammed into intelligence gathering rooms, that were on board ships, that were at airfields, that were on logistics supply at harbors, Canadian men and behind the lines Canadian women, embarked in early June of 1944 on an uncertain future, but one that they were determined to make work in terms of reaching their goals and objectives. You're embarked today at the beginning of a future where I hope you have goals and aspirations, but not too firmly entrenched so that you can adjust and adapt as circumstances warrant. You have the skills and you're prepared to go into that future and to make the most of it. You know how to manage success, and you know how to manage adversity, as you've had success and adversity throughout the last 4 years. Adversity may be having to do an all-nighter before an exam, but then that was the state of affairs when I was going to university too. It may have been more, but you've succeeded. You've learned purpose, and you've learned leadership, and you will be successful. Won't be easy, but you'll be successful as you'll join the growing family of alumni of uoit. I've learned in my short time at uoit what I understood implicitly, but that I've seen explicitly. You come out of the university with more than just a degree. You have all of the skills, all of the knowledge, all of the abilities that go with your degree. And you've earned it, and earned it in spades. But you've come out with the leadership skills that you get from volunteering, and so many of you have volunteered inside and outside the university. Many of you have been athletes, and you come out with the team-related skills and the performance expectations and the high expectations that are drilled in to our athletes. You're innovators and you're entrepreneurs. And indeed, I have to say this to the Humanities and Social Sciences faculty, students. Some of you are poets. And I didn't think I was going to do this, but I will. It's my prerogative. I'm going to read you a poem written by one of your student colleagues, one who graduated this morning with a BSc. He wrote the poem after a run, as he said, through snow-filled streets. And I'm going to read it because I think it's a great example of the type of extracurricular work you all do. And I think it's a great example of the type of rounded education that you get here. It's an education that doesn't occur in the classroom all the time, although that's important. It doesn't occur in the co-op placements or the internships, although that's important. It comes because you've learned to learn, and you've built the confidence to express yourself and to express a point of view. And so this poem by a science student was published in the Toronto Star some months ago. And it's about love and what love leads you to do. It's by Patrick Bradley. He's from Ajax. As I said, he graduated this morning. It's called My Love. My hands numb from the whispering cold, laces tied too tight, streetlights speaking softly, and all it takes is those deafening lyrics and raging sounds to make it feel like all those miles were but 2 steps, 2 breaths. So you start again, approaching the end. Bathed in adrenaline, you take off like an arrow from a bow, like an idea from inspiration, your lungs boiling into ashes, and then you think of him, or you think of her, telling you, urging you, demanding you, asking you, and you run faster than light itself, light smiling as you pass it by. Our students are great students. You're great students. You have a great future. But let me quote from a British Prime Minister to end. You know already that success always demands a greater effort, that difficulties mastered are opportunities won, and that you create your own universe as you go along. So may the force be with you. Thank you.
Thank you, President McTiernan. I would now like to present the candidate for the honorary Doctor of Laws degree to be conferred by the university to Gary Edgar. Mr. Edgar exemplifies the qualities the university strives to instill in all its graduates, to challenge, innovate, and connect. Mr. Edgar has used his leadership skills and passions to advance First Nations rights and to overcome significant challenges facing his community. It was this passion that led him to be elected as the chief of the Mississaugas of Scugog Island in 1993 till 1997. As chief, Mr. Edgar negotiated hunting and fishing rights for the First Nation, established processes for First Nations self-government, and created local employment strategies both on and off reserve. His efforts also helped to develop a retail storefront in downtown Port Perry that raised the band's profile in the surrounding community and eventually led to the creation of the only licensed charitable gaming facility in Ontario. Mr. Edgar's diplomatic skills unified his community and paved the way to make the Great Blue Heron Charity Casino a reality. To this day, the casino provides employment for members of First Nations and non-First Nations communities, as well as financial support for the band. Mr. Edgar also led the creation of the casino's charitable arm, the Bagwatting Community Association, which oversees distribution of Great Blue Heron's charitable funds. Bagwatting Community Association supports numerous local charities. For his years of service, Mr. Edgar has received numerous awards, including the 1992 Governor-General's Medal for Contributions to Canada, the Queen's Diamond Jubilee Medal for Community Service in 2012, as well as a Lifetime Achievement Award in 2012 from the First Nations Gaming Association. Mr. Edgar's influence and tenacity have been a tremendous impact on the building of social capital between the Scugog First Nation and the Durham regional community. Chancellor Beattie, for his inspirational leadership, benevolence, passion, and dedication to enriching the lives of so many others, we are proud to confer upon Mr. Gary Edgar the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws.
On behalf of the Academic Council of the University, I hereby confer the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa and grant you all the honors, rights, and privileges appertaining thereto. We will return this to you after.
Mr. Gary Edgar will now sign the University Register. I will now call on Dr. Edgar to address Convocation.
I forgot I was a doctor now. Oh, boy. Anine Buzo, good afternoon. Chancellor Beattie, President McTiernan, members of the Platform Party, graduates and family, and honored guest. It is truly both an honor and a pleasure for me to be here today, and I'm grateful for this wonderful opportunity. I begin by congratulating the graduates. This is a great day for you and the beginning of many opportunities for your pathway through life. Well done. I certainly, as an Aboriginal leader, value education and know how much it means to communities where the necessary advancements and changes will be led by those who are the best qualified. I think I wore the tights. In the case of my small community, the Mississaugas of Scugog Island First Nation, we were a group of people who were in stall mode. We were not moving forward. We needed someone who could speak to our needs and lead our citizens forward. I grew up in that situation. We were often frightened to move into the non-native world. We lacked confidence and felt inferior. This often leads to dropping out of school, and in many cases, just dropping out of virtually everything. No goals, no purpose in life, alcohol and drug abuse, short lifespan. Nothing to look forward to or be proud of. There were a number of factors that kept me from following down that road. First, my mother kept me in school. She was a bit of a tyrant that way, but it worked out. And she was one of the best hockey players that I ever played against as well. I was athletic, and there were activities in school to keep me interested, especially in high school, where I was the only native student at that time. And there were teams and friendships that gave me a sense of being a part of something good and worthwhile. I was confident on the field of play, not necessarily in the classroom, but that gradually improved. Thirdly, I met my best friend in high school, and she became my wife and partner, now of 54 years, and she was the glue that held it all together for me. I use my own example to illustrate how we were able to make a good life for our family, and then to help our small First Nation to improve the lives of our people. After high school, I went to Toronto Teachers College, and no one thought that I would be a teacher. Teaching physical education, though, was natural for me, and it was enjoyable. I continued to play hockey, fastball, and basketball at various levels until my body was too battered to continue to do so. I encourage you to stay involved with activities that you truly enjoy. And always remember that striving for a balance between professional life, personal life, and valued hobbies or activities will provide you with the best chance at overall health and happiness on a daily basis. In the summers, Queen's University in Kingston was my home base, and eventually I achieved my honors BA in psychology. I then spent 30 years as a teacher and consultant with the Durham Board of Education. After I retired from teaching, I was proud to return home to my First Nation community and be in the position to offer my help, as I had always been too busy to become involved during those years spent in education. The chief and council of the day requested that I consider becoming the economic development officer for my First Nation. I agreed to try it half-time. The salary was minimal, but the job was a fantastic learning experience. I went through records and found, for example, that the revenues that we had been receiving from the federal government were half what they should have been. We rectified that, along with the securing of funding to enable us to finally build a proper administration building, in addition to hiring an administrative clerk, community health worker, an education officer, and a librarian. These new positions would complement the existing roles of First Nation administrator and my role as the economic development officer. Within 2 years, I was nominated to run for chief, and I accepted. I won the election, which was the start of 2 terms of hectic activity. As the economic development officer, I was originally asked to try and find a business which we could accommodate on the First Nation that would bring local jobs and hopefully eventually lead us to a point of financial self-sufficiency. I researched a few light manufacturing possibilities, including a furniture making factory and a chocolate factory, and then something I became excited about fell in my lap. I had been attending chiefs' meetings with the then NDP Ontario government regarding the possibility of Aboriginal gaming. The vast majority of the chiefs in attendance, about 40 or so, wanted and expected their own gaming authority, which I felt was not going to happen. When it was all sorted out, the Ontario government, through its representatives, the AGCO, Alcohol Gaming Commission, let it be known there would be only one Aboriginal casino from which the 126 provincial First Nations would benefit. That is, one large casino. Any First Nation that thought they had the market and other considerations were invited to make a $2 million bid proposal. This eventually resulted in Casino Rama, with the Rama First Nation and their American partners and financial backers. At the same time, there was an opportunity for other First Nations to sign on to host charitable gaming, including, at the time, bingo and table games. This secondary charitable gaming proposal was offered because charity gaming via the then urban roving casinos was not working out as had been planned. Even though the chiefs were encouraged to sign on for charitable gaming, there were only 2 of us who did so. The others felt that this was disrespectful and declined. I saw it as an opportunity. The other chief and I walked down the street to Queen's Park and signed for a license to operate gaming within our First Nation communities. It was then that the real work began, selling this idea to the members of the First Nation, including the skeptical ones and the elders, selling it to my counselors and gaining their full support, facing down the threats of many not in my backyard, non-native surrounding population, choosing the best site, finding a partner who would be willing to finance the full project, as we did not have the finances to do so, launching relevant employee training, in particular croupier training, which we were able to do with our willing partners at Durham College. Despite various obstacles and a lengthier timeline than we would have liked, we somehow managed to do most of this correctly. After 2 community meetings, the members voted 100% in favor of the charitable gaming project. Most fortunately for us, the Alcohol Gaming and Commission representative that was assigned to our file turned out to be a great person who believed in our efforts and the ability of our people to make this a success. We met with numerous gaming companies, both within and beyond North America, and we ultimately chose a company from Europe, Casinos Austria, to partner with us. They loaned us $24 million to build our facility, and we opened in January 1997, 5 years after this all began. By 2001, the loan was repaid, and our business became a great success story, continuing to do well to this day, 17 and a half years later. The Great Blue Heron Charity Casino is one of the largest employees in Durham region, with approximately 1,100 employees. The charitable side of the business is operated by a board of directors that I have chaired since our inception, and we have managed to contribute to many wonderful causes over the years. Our charity is called the Bagwading Community Association, meaning people of the shallow waters. And we assist Aboriginal causes, local causes, individuals in dire need, and innumerable larger projects such as hospital campaigns, schools, colleges, and universities. We are adamant that we try as much as possible to support our local facilities. Therefore, the Port Perry and Oshawa hospitals, as well as Durham College and both Trent University and uoit, have been our favored recipients. This work is challenging and extremely fulfilling. I want to thank my family for their love and limitless support over the years. My wife, Alice, our children, Lisa and Philip, as well as our grandsons, Jordan and Spencer. We have all contributed to our First Nations development and progress, and I am most proud to watch the younger generations continue to do so. When I contemplated what qualities were most critical to convey to the graduates for the best possible opportunity for continued career success, I noticed that there were just too many that I felt I needed to mention, and I feel that it may be more beneficial if I convey a significant Ojibwe teaching, one that has always stood out as feeling just right. Our Ojibwe culture teaches our children and youth about the 7 grandfather teachings and their importance to living a successful, fulfilling, and worthy life. The first teaching speaks of respect and the need for a demonstration of respect for all living things on Mother Earth at all times. The next teaching speaks of courage and the unwavering need to commit to standing up for what you believe in, for carefully considering all sides before determining your own position on any matter, and then remaining true to what you truly believe in all circumstances. Humility is a very important teaching that reminds us of our human nature and the need to maintain an awareness of our capacity to make errors and to be fooled by various factors, to remain humble within ourselves such that we are always in the position of learning and gaining wisdom at every age and stage of life. The fourth teaching is honesty, and understanding that above all else, being honest with yourself and others will always grant you freedom and integrity as you move through your life. Right beside honesty is truth, and the firm understanding that truth is the only real valuable that comes from life experience, relationships, research, etc. The truth is the point at which knowledge is gained and understood, and gives us a common denominator for understanding. The sixth teaching is love, which to my way of thinking is quite simple. When we feel love, we are typically at our absolute human best, with an open heart and an open mind to be successful. And it will be prudent to nurture both, that is, your open mind and your open heart. The final grandfather teaching is wisdom, which tells us that those who are wise are always listening, observing, thinking, reflecting, and sharing life with others. Wisdom is never-ending, as are all of the other teachings, and each of the 7 are so closely intertwined that it is difficult to know where one ends and the other begins. Respect, courage, humility, honesty, truth, love, and wisdom. If you can maintain an awareness of each of these and foster a commitment to practice these teachings on a daily basis, You will not only create your best opportunity for success, but you will set the framework for a healthy and happy life for yourself, your family, and everyone else whose life you touch. One final comment. Dream big and do not be afraid to take a leap of faith. We find ourselves in situations that we could never have imagined, which can be disorienting and immobilizing. Believe in yourself and your ability to achieve change. A desire combined with a belief in yourself can lead to unimaginable, incredible results. Chimigwach, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Edgar. Now comes the even better stuff. Would the candidates for the following degrees please stand? Master of Arts. Bachelor of Arts. Mr. Chancellor, as Vice Chair of Academic Council and on behalf of the Academic Council of the University, I present to you these candidates and certify that they have fulfilled all degree program requirements and have been recommended for graduation by their faculty.
On the recommendation of the Academic Council of the University, I hereby confer upon these candidates the degrees to which they have demonstrated their entitlement and grant them all the honors, rights, and privileges appertaining thereto. I call upon them, upon hearing their names, to present themselves before this convocation to receive the degree. I also confer the degree upon those who have been approved for the degree but are absent from this convocation.
You may be seated.
Candidates for the degree of Master of Arts may now approach the platform. Christopher Allen Giuseppe Donny. Allison Gray. Matthew Hack. Anissa Hussein. Megan Savage. Renee Louise Snellings. This concludes the inception of graduates for the degree of Master of Arts. Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts may now approach the platform. Shireen Abdi. Trevor Ackland. Caitlin Eve Adams. Rob Anton Aguas. Milad Akbar. Giselle Alegria Solano. Naweed Mohammed Alizada. Tiffany Rose Allen. Julia Allenson. Kelsey Lorraine Ames. Faik Amin. Chantel Anand Wumfor. Arun Anton. Beatrice Maria Isabel Averallo. Mehek Arif. Monica Jean Atanowski. Tevin Darnell Atkins. Jason Jin O. Catherine Taylor Bagley. Ashley Jessica Baker. Liza Bakshi. Elizabeth Claire Balsden. Alana Saritha Banton. Kayla Janetta Bassler. Brett Jonathan Baumister. Julia Bedding. Jillian Nora Beggs. Mashida Belfont. Stephanie Kathleen Bennett. Adam Anthony Betteridge. Grant William Black. Tawny Lee Blakely. Hillary Rachel Bone. Mara Borum. Mohammed Zahir Bozai. Amy Breeden. Leah Sarah Reyes Breege. Courtney Cynthia Brissett. Cassandra Brown Burrow. Harmanjot Benipal. Christy Leanne Bryan. Sarah Rianne Bryden. Michael Buddha. Mark Calabrese. Scott Daniel Cameron. Kristen Carey. Carolyn Carter. Zulia Castaneda. Jacqueline Alexandria Caswell. Peter Chalmers. Helen Yahui Chen. November Caitlin Chernick. Stephanie Chidiak. Bobby Lee Churley. Haley Jean Cochran. Karen Patricia Cook. Nicole Helen Cordingly. Jacob Gordon Craig. Sean Patrick Craig. Brett Robert Crowley. Delan Julio de Souza. Michelle Usha Tazi Dat. Claudia Eva Davis. Lloyd Edward Davis. Sylvia Martins de Bastos. Moira Letitia Delat. Allison Jane DeMater. J. Thomas DeMille. Justin Gavin Denenoth. Christopher Dennison. Kushbu Divyesh Desai. Brunessa Edna D'Souza. Matthew Alfred Duell. Aman Dalwani. Conrad Drag. Autumn Elizabeth Drake. Lisa Mwindaru. Lindsay Aaron Evans. Eptial Farah. Philip Furchat. Cora Lynn Ferris. Brendan Anthony Fonseca. Janine Vittoria Forcioni. Caitlin Jessica Ford. Shelby Dawn Foster. Alex Chunyin Feng. Danielle Sonia Gallant. Alexander Gasman. Samantha Geary. Matthew Joseph Gendron. Sergio Gerard Aloysius. Jamie Giswaldo. Mabuba Gias. Rebecca Allison Gibbons. Jacqueline Gibson. Eduardo Godoy. Alyssa Caitlin Gooby. Evan Arthur Gormley. Ezra Graham. Alexis Grant. Spencer Gray. James Green. Pavel Jan Grezniak. Syed Hayat. Brenna Ann Hambley. Jennifer Hahn. David Charles Heron. Alana Harris. Caitlin Dawn Hathaway. David Stephen Philip Hebb. Brian Edgar Hector. Erica Rosemary Henderson. Marley Jean Hill. Shayna Hodgson. Arisaid Hofioni. Rachel Hopley. Kelsey Howell. Jerry Jonathan Harubi. Jia Huang. Courtney Hudson. Mira Murad Ibrahim. Sumaya Imam. Saad Jahangir. Janelle Tamika James. Stephanie J. Glory Nivetha Jayachandran. Jody Ann Johns. Maya Deandra Joseph. Christy Joanna Kanan. Arsen Karagaz. Heidi Cates. Danielle Kent Johnston. Eric Kyung. Afreen Shahana Khan. Usman Khan. Zabi Kobari. Kayla Coster. Alexander Kufis. Nikita Kurakin. Priyan Kulasankar. Danielle Kuhn. Valerie Lapointe. Jessica Ann Larrabee. Calvin Lau. Barbara Law. Bianca Rosanna Leah. Justin John Lee Leonard. Ho Yi Lee. Sydney Rose Lim. Fabiola Lehman Bravo. Melissa Kathleen Lindsay. Jennifer Marie Lintott. Brian Eric Loria. Camille Lovell. Nicholas Robert Lundell. Darren McGregor. Teresa McKenzie. Paul Mado. Robin Noel March. Iris Mariano. Monique Marshall. Jeremy Mathieu. Michael Wayne Matlis. Neil Ryan Maudsley. Sapphire Victoria McCalla. Courtney Elise McCarroll. Kyle Alexander McCaughey.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks. Philip McChrystal. Patricia Nicole McDowell. Valerie Krista McKeekin. Danique McGregor. How are you, Andre? Andre Lauren McIntosh. John Scott McMichael. Justin Matthew Melosh. Melissa Bianca Mercado. Javon Minot. Ibtihal Mosini. Andrew Michael Dirk Molinar. Gina Shirley Mollison. Matin Munzavi. Kyla Vanessa Morgan. Sarah Brittany Moynihan. Aditya Vishnu Murali. Faye Judith Murdoch. Ashley Camille Murphy. Danielle Jean Murphy. Erica Monique Clara Murray. Kudakwashe Matsira. Nivetha Nadaraja. Maliha Nahid. Eric William Nasu. Letitia Nadundo. Cameron Aubrey Nicholson. Evangeline Nikisha. Ruth Brittany Norty. Neil Patrick O'Donnell. Brian James O'Hagan. Melanie O'Neill. Helga Odatua. Ryan Donald Keith Oliver. Garrett Stephen Arobko. Courtney Olivia Ongian. Justin Christopher Pagliuso. Lucas Dominic Palesci. Maria Papadopoulos. Nadia Chesteria Parker. Janice Elsa Paravani. Shaniqua Patterson. Anna Belen Potasi. Melissa Marie Pern. Skimon Janica Pearson. Terrence Peniston. Cody Don Perry. Jonathan Perry. Shauna Adrian Pesh. Ken Lloyd Payton. Stephanie Lauren Pfaff. Stephanie Poku. Mallory Winifred Prince. Ruben Kwanzaa. Crystal Ann Radcliffe. Rajendra Rambaju. Eric Ramirez Tenorio. Paul Ryan Ramiro. Ryan David Ramkalawan. Jessica Radha Ramsarup. Samantha Gwendolyn Reed. Jamie Richards. Michelle Elisa Rico. Kendall Roddick. Ashley Ross Maltez. Megan Teddy Rourke. Kelsey Marie Rushnell. Senturi Sabokunasingam. Dalia Sabuhi. Abigail Saki. Ali Saleh. Yama Samadhi. Johanna Sambavalingam. Gabiga Sandrathas. Catherine Scanlon. Rebecca Mercedes Scott. Cara Sebastian. Amanda Seepersod. Nicole Mary Robin Sellers. Kasan Shah. Pratha Shanmuganathan. Nishanathan Shanmugaraja. Nilesh Singh. Rajpreet Singh. James Sitati. Ashan Sivakumar. Vaishnavi Sivapalan. Hillary Ann Skellhorn. Lauren Danielle Smith. Mark Smith. Natasha Smith. Okay. That was Natasha Smith? There's two of them. Okay. Natasha Smith. Ryan Christopher Sukdale. Bawatarani Sridharathran. Odette Adiola Stevens. Mackenzie Aaron Stover. Shabana Samantha Stewart. Kristen Marie Sullivan. Melanie Sutherland. Rubab Syed. Maria Talavera. Nicholas Moon Lim Tam. Joseph Anthony Babatunde Abisola Tanimowo Rias. Stephanie Tash. Christian Temelkovsky. Molly Kate Tideswell. Rizki Tobing. Christopher Joseph Trautzi. Rajpreet Upal. Masood Valazadeh. Chantal Liana Vaspori. Tanusha Vanayagamurthy. David Brian Verreau. Amber Dawn Vibert. Bravina Vinasatambi. Naveed Wathak. Gregory Wantola. Catherine Weller. Ryan Stephen West. Samuel Wiggins. Vanessa Chantel Marie Williams. Kellen Robert Douglas Wiltshire. Jessica Whip. Richard Wong. Okay. Sarah Elizabeth Worthington. Michael Wu. Winston Yee. Linda Yogeswarren. Peter Yoon. Matthew George Young. Yu Tang Yuan. Hada Zaidi. Pascal Zois. Michael Anthony Zulian. This concludes the inception of graduates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts.
We're almost there. Congratulations, graduates. Before I introduce the last speaker, I'd like you all just to take a moment and take a deep breath and savor this moment. The world will wait for you while we do this. So now, really loudly, what I want you to do is acknowledge that nobody got here by themselves. And I'd like a really big thank you, clapping, yelling from you guys to thank all your family and friends who helped you get here. So let's go. Thanks. As the newest members of the University of Ontario, blah, 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 blah. Sorry, let me start again. I've done this 3 times already, and this is the first time I've goofed it, so let's try from the beginning. You're the newest members of the University of Ontario Institute of Technology alumni community. I'm going to now invite Daniel Gazarek, Faculty of Business and Information Technology graduate from the class of 2007, and currently the Vice Chair of the Alumni Association, to address Convocation.
Give yourselves one more round of applause, the newest alumni of uoit. My name is Dan Gazarek, and I'm from the future, your future. Now that you've received your degree from uoit, you've also received a ticket to your future as a member of the UIT Alumni Association. And what does that future hold for you? As a member of UIT's Alumni Council, I can simply say it gives you 4 things. First, it offers you support for your career. It gives you access to a growing and powerful network of UIT alumni and supporters who will share their successes and opportunities with you. Second, it keeps you connected with your classmates throughout the years ahead. All those friends, colleagues, sometimes enemies. We need those people, and we want those people to be connected with as we continue life's journey. Third, being an alumnus has benefits. Benefits that include discounted rates for a number of businesses and organizations, including campus recreation and wellness centers. Benefits like access to our Career Services Center, a lifetime UIT library membership, and exclusive access to a number of other UIT alumni services. Finally, being a UIT alumnus or alumna lets you share in the entrepreneurial spirit of uoit. It lets you be part as it continues to foster innovation and to make a difference in Canada and across the world. It keeps you in UIT's light as you shine along with your alma mater. So please, stay connected, keep your contact information updated on the alumni website, and come back and see us often. Mark your calendars to join us at Homecoming on September 26th and 27th. Finally, following this convocation ceremony, join us with your guests at a reception for your faculty across the street at 61 Charles Street, just a few steps east outside the doors of the GM Center. And there I can shake your hand and personally welcome you into the UIT alumni family. The alumni, faculty, and staff would like to congratulate and celebrate this important milestone with you. Please join us at the receptions, and I'll see you in your future.
May this university continue to grow and flourish for all who seek knowledge and ways to make our world better. May its members continue to address the great questions of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. May our words and actions always reflect those values we share as a community: integrity and respect, honesty and accountability, and intellectual rigor. May our graduates go forward with inquisitive minds, creative resolve, and warm hearts to truly make a difference in our world. If you'd be so kind to remain seated until the faculty and graduate processions have exited Convocation, then Mr. Chancellor, This convocation of the University of Ontario Institute of Technology is now concluded.
2.